So this is Willow, for those who don't know. This is a peg I do not want to draw 24. I seem to be on this quite a lot, and I don't want to be on 19, which is there. It'd be interesting to see how it fishes, because we have got a cold wind blowing into the well, is it that cold? We got a wind blowing into 34, 23, which is the favourable pegs, which is right over there. We will see. So peg 21. Not the best. The issue is it's very, very shallow. Hey, they could be here. Well, I think they would show themselves. You'd know they'd be here because it's literally, it's no deeper than 2 foot. You know, and I didn't need a shallow rig for this peg. Awesome in the summer, and you know, you just know when they're there because it's clear. They're such big fish, they're just going to give themselves away. So you can use that to your advantage for sure. But so been very positive because I feel like this peg, you might only come halfway playing it safe or bomb right out. So I might as well give myself a fighting chance by giving it some bait, because I feel like I need to catch 30 pound of silvers to do any good. And I know, obviously this is a voiceover, so I know what's happened when I'm reading this out, but that's what I set in my mind, thinking 30 pound would be half decent. Which, to be fair, was. I think 30 pound did come third, which is respectable in 8 peg section, but still only halfway. And I feel like that was potentially, you'd have to fish an absolute blinder, I think, because if water was clear and obviously so shallow, then fish just wouldn't settle. I don't know, I didn't catch on this feeder, so I chucked the feeder to begin with a bunch of maggots on a band, so little tiny maver like red band. They're really soft and they're good because you can pick like 4 maggots in like literally like a 2mm band. So they look pretty tidy. And I thought that might give me a chance. No popped up bread, but I just felt that I might catch some F1s on there because there's been a few F1s been put in this lake as well. So it just gives me options, and I know like dead maggots, a bunch of dead maggots can be a good hook bait. I've never seen a catch on bread on this lake, and I didn't today neither. So note to self, I should have set this up before and got it ready. I was wasting valuable time of catching them early fish, as in mudfish. Got Magoo next to me on 20, and I got Dwayne on 23. 22's not in. Got Carl Mumford on 19, which I didn't fancy at all, and he's had a carp first chuck, bless him, about 9 pound on bread. And 24 I've avoided, which is a relief. Poor Nick was on that. I don't fancy that at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can throw up, but I think probably 8 times out of 10 it's not. So just 9 foot maver rod, 020 main line, 016 hook length. So just loose feeding maggots down the edge as well, because that's the same depth, literally at 3.5 meters is what I've got at 13 meters. It's very flat. So just loose feeding maggots. And also been very mindful looking around the lake. Let's say Carl's already got one. Miko B was playing one. I think he might have lost it, to be honest, I'm not sure. So there was definitely a few early carp to be caught. And then obviously building up my silver line. So it's been quite positive loose feeding maggots. I put a pellet line to my left, which was a waste of time. Didn't catch on it at all. Well, no, that's not true. I caught a couple of roach on it. maggots really. I wish I just fished maggots and ground bait from start to finish, and maybe been a tiny bit more positive feeding ground bait. So an agonising wind in. So this is a lead rod. So I didn't get any liners, no movement, nothing. We chucked bomb and bread, because obviously Carl Mumford's just caught one. And I got a 12-inch hook length, and I'm just worried that 3 discs of 10mm bread, I'm worried that's going to literally be like half depth. And even the duck didn't want it. So I've just got another hook length out. Change that over, so I've got a 6-inch hook length. So I was worried maybe 12 inches was too much in that depth of water. So I just chucked it at a different spot. And obviously these fish are really big, very shallow peg. So you'd like to think if any fish are moving around, they're going to knock into your line. So I'm half an hour in, ain't caught. And then lucky enough I've gone to my right hand swim. I caught a couple of little roach to begin with, to be honest. I've got like a little F1 here. So I've got a 4x12, no 4x10. I can't remember what the float is now. I've got a 4x10 Malman float. Don't hate me, John Walker. I've got 012 mainline, 09 hook length, 22 F1 hook, so Guru, and then a 1mm hybrid elastic, the Maver stuff, which is spot on, to be honest. So through a short kit. So a few carp have been caught, not loads. Carl Mumford's had one. I think Mick O'B's had one. And then Gary Knight's had a couple on the feeder, but I'm not sure what they are. They weren't massive. So I think they might have been F1s and that. And Dwayne next to me on 23 hasn't had one. McGowan hasn't had one. And Stu's catching roach, skimmers. And I think I'd F1s. So I just got the pole pot, not interested in using the pole pot for my maggot line. Just like feeding a few micras and a couple of bits of corn. Hoping to build that up. I think the light elastic is absolutely crucial, like a 1mm in this depth of water. Because if you fished anything at house, what would happen is they just come straight to the surface, especially them little fish, and you just ruin your peg. And this was the problem. This is why you had to have a couple of lines like I did and swap between the two, because fish just wouldn't settle. I think if you had more depth, then it'd been so much better, to be honest. Not making excuses, just stating facts that it's clear, it's cold, and obviously you can see the depth there. That. So no, not fishing shallow, by the way.
F1 in it.
Money,
I normally never ask, but I would like you to subscribe to my channel, then you won't miss out on content. It's all free. So loads of match is I fish, but good results and bad results, and unfortunately this one's going to be a bad result. I've had a great day's fishing. I've had loads of bites. I had 97 roach. I think I probably missed a few on the clicker, like the little tiny ones and that. I'd probably maybe about 8 F1s and about maybe 10 small skimmers. Probably biggest skimmer, maybe 6 ounce. Biggest F1, maybe a pound and a half. Quite dumpy, meaty fish. But unfortunately, quite a few of them quite small. So obviously, fish of the future. Um, if I could fish it again, I think I'd probably put a bigger toss pot on and feed like little stodgy balls around it with dead maggots and try and rotate the two lines. But I don't know. I don't know if there was enough skimmers and F1s in the peg. To be honest, um, could have sat on the feeder all day and fished for 3 bites, 4 bites. I've got the balls to do it. Just maybe chuck a little bag, as in tea bag, with like dead maggots on the hook maybe, and just sit there and wait, or maybe a little pop up or something. I don't know. I don't fish it enough to because this lake doesn't always get match fished in the winter and stuff. So I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit, obviously got a lot of wind, so what you call it, probably wasn't the best of audio. Done a few adjustments, got rid of the first video. So yeah, I've had a great day's fishing, so I can't moan about that. But obviously, a little bit disappointed of obviously the outcome. Coming fifth in a 8 peg section is not ideal, but it was always risky. It's been a bit mild, and obviously there's a lot of big carp in here, and they did decide to feed. There's all the results. Stu won the section with £40. Miko B was second with £32. I'll catch you soon. Take care. Bye.